presses every Thursday, the Canarsie Courier is the oldest weekly published newspaper in Brooklyn. Founded originally by Walter S. Patrick in 1921, it's still in existence today.
Well, the Canarsie Courier is probably Brooklyn's oldest weekly newspaper, and it's been very popular. Community loves to see it every week. And other newspapers have come and gone, but we remain independent owners all the time. Our weekly circulation is under 10,000, and we distribute to communities in the area, including Mill Basin, Bergen Beach, Georgetown, Starrett City, East Flatbush, parts of East New York, even get a little into Sheepshead Bay, Marine Park, and of course Canarsie was our hub.
And now we serve, it's probably more like 80 to 100,000 people.
If you look at our paper and you look in the other papers every week, in all modesty, we have more local news than any other newspaper.
As managing editor, I oversee everything from an editorial standpoint that goes in the paper. Such as the first, what we usually call it, is about the first 10 pages. And we try the hard copy there. By that I mean the bang bang shoot 'em up and fires and things like that. That's the hard news, which is also crucial community developments as well.
I edit a lot of the feature articles that come in, the non-hard news stuff that the managing editor, Mr. Rogers, takes care of. Stories on the schools, local politicians may have done something, events that are going on in the neighborhood, meetings, and the copy will come in and I'll go through it and I'll edit it.
As a reporter, I go out, I cover stories, whether it's hard news, features, meetings, profiles, things of that nature. And when I come in here, on Wednesday is our deadline day, so I proofread, I would say 95% of the publication before it goes out to print.
We have the mayor's column. We have general columns from doctors and so on and so forth. In the entertainment section, we have Andy Rooney. We also have, we're fed by the Associated Press. My features editor, Neil Friedman, has a column he calls This Week's Attitude, and it's an attitude.
It's an opinion column. I could write about anything I want, and I tried not to use profanity or obscenities. I'll use dashes and dots or other symbols to indicate when I want to think. But I like to write about politics. I write about current events. I even write about the entertainment industry. And the rest of the paper, basically what any newspaper does, you put your ads on the page and you want to fill in around it. But we have features. We have a two-page TV guide every week. We have an entertainment section where I get a movie review from AP. I get book reviews from AP. We have a soaps column because that's still popular with a lot of people like to read that. And then we have a feature, Women's World. Our reporter, Darryl Moore-Meal, compiles articles on women's issues.
This is the Women's World page. It's a feature section in the Canarsie Courier, published every week. The page basically contains material that would be of interest to our female readers. It would have beauty tips, health information, fashion tips. I try to mix up, I put some cartoons on the page to give a little sense of humor. I usually do the page maybe 2 weeks in advance. And it's also very interesting because the rest of the paper is a lot of hard news and features. So this gives it a little bit more, relaxed personality.
I did a story a few years ago, I think about 3 years ago, about a GI who was killed in Iraq, and his family. Every year they got together, and so I interviewed the family and the brother and the mother and the father.
The stories we cover are community-oriented, as a community newspaper should be.
Next week I got a story going in on a local assemblyman. He helped sponsor a contest statewide about naming the state butterfly, which some people, the state really needs a butterfly. But Assemblyman Alan Maisel sent us a press release, announced the winner. I went on the internet and I found pictures of the winning butterfly, and we're going to run that story. It's a nice little story next week.
It's a very family feel, because it's a small publication, and we come out once a week, so we have a little time. We have time to kind of work with deadlines and all that.
We get feedback on it. A lot of people call us about it and say, you know, they like what we write.